YouTube, what's going on? Racing Chemical here. Welcome to a new series, F1 2021, My Team. We are starting with the Chemical Racing Formula 1 team, and I'm going to kind of breeze through this. I think we decided to choose X Forming for our sponsor. I thought that was the easiest goal, considering that I didn't do too well at the end of last season, and I'm still getting very adjusted to this game because I actually play GT Sport 90% of my time. I don't really play F1 like that anymore, even though I still love the game, and of course still my favorite racing series, but gameplay wise I definitely play GT Sport more, which I will be live streaming and uploading hopefully over the next couple of weeks. As far as our teammate is concerned, this took me a while to really kind of zero in on. You guys know from obviously F1 2020 we chose Jack Aiken, and Jack didn't do bad. I felt like Jack was kind of inconsistent. He would have some good races where it seemed like he was performing much better than us. He was able to get more out of the car, but then he also had a lot of DNFs in our last season in F1 2020. So I like Jack. I like him a lot in reality as well, but I wanted to go with somebody different here. So I think I decided to go Luca Giotto. I wanted to do something different, especially since I believe we decided to go with Ferrari for our engine supplier. So I thought that would kind of be a good fit. And yeah, I'm really excited to get into this game, to go through a season, to see how far we can go and how well we can ultimately do. Again, in F1 2020, we did not do well at all, and I'm hoping we can obviously bounce back here in F1 2021. Not much here. I was kind of designing the car, and I've changed it several times. We'll go to the car reveal and see how our first season here in F1 2021 is going to look for us out on track. The moment you've all been waiting for, or not really, because this car reveal is kind of a waste. I ended up changing the livery after the reveal because I realized during the reveal I didn't really like it. I didn't like the text look. I changed quite a bit, so this reveal, like I said, is kind of a waste of time. I mean, the general white and green theme, that is what we're going with for season 1. I know what I want to do eventually over the years as far as how our car is kind of going to evolve with the livery and the color scheme, but for now we're still sticking to the primary colors of green and white. We have a little bit of red in there as well. No blue this year, or at least in the first season. I do have it in my helmet and maybe somewhere on my gloves, but that's about it. Green, white are going to be our colors here as we go into season 1, which I cannot wait. I do like the way the logo looks in the green and white, so I think that works well for the Chemical Racing team. We do our normal stuff, some R&D. I do a lot of this stuff off screen. If anybody actually wants me to include it in future episodes, let me know in the comment section and I will do that. Otherwise, I figure it's just kind of boring if you're not really into it, and I like to take my time going through the R&D, which I'm pretty sure most people do, which is why I think a lot of YouTubers don't necessarily dive too deep into it outside of explaining to you what upgrades they're doing and whatnot. I think R&D, depending on what you want to do, may take a little bit of time to decide what you're willing to risk and what you really think your car actually needs to perform and be as competitive as possible. So that is pretty much the summary of what we're going to be looking at here for F1 2021 My Team. Like I said, everything in this video was pretty much just R&D related. So we did end up going out to practice. I feel much more confident. I doubt I'll actually show practice, like I said, unless people want me to. I'll definitely show qualifying and then of course the races I did in F1 2020. But again, looking forward to seeing what we can do here in season 1 with Luca Giotto for the Chemical Racing Formula 1 team here on the Racing Chemical YouTube channel. I will come back with you guys with, I believe, race 1. We should be able to have that in the next episode. Just kind of wanted to show you guys what the team is going to look like, the colors, as well as our teammate. And our goal this year, I mean, I would love to, finish in the points at some extent. I'm not sure that obviously that's going to happen at any point in the season. Of course, that's the goal. As you can see, I spent a lot of time changing the livery. What you see on screen now is probably not even what the finalized product will be. So that is going to actually do it here for the first episode. I haven't gotten to the qualifying portion of week 1 yet in Bahrain. I will be getting there soon. So like I said, just wanted to show you guys how everything was going to look. I appreciate all the love and support. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Like I said, I will be uploading GT Sport in a couple of weeks, maybe even a month actually. My league here for SRL, anybody that's interested. They are still accepting new drivers. Just search SRL F1 2021. You should see some YouTube links links, and you should maybe see a link to the Discord as well. I'll try to remember to include it in the bottom of the description of this video. If not, just search SRL F1 2021. Still accepting new drivers as of this current point. They have plenty of tiers, and even if you can't get in as a full-time active driver, you can still get in as a reserve. And every week somebody's missing, including myself, a couple of weekends, so you always have a chance to actually race and compete. Appreciate you guys' love and support. But until next time, Racing Chemicals on and out. Have a very fantastic day. See ya.